Hello students, and welcome. Today we're going to learn a little bit about sentence forms, the basic version, how to make the different forms, especially the verbs. So let's get started. Content today is review basic verb forms of present, past, and future tenses. The first one is present simple. So when do we use it? We use it to talk about actions that happen often, habits, things that happen over and over. For example, I wake up at 8 o'clock means that it's my habit to every day or almost every day wake up at 8 o'clock. We also use it to talk about facts that are always true, like the capital city of Thailand is Bangkok, or 2 plus 3 is 5. How do we form it? Let's look at an example of a normal verb, to eat. We have the singular, meaning one, or plural, meaning more than one, subject types. I eat, we eat, you eat, he, she, and it eats with S, and they eat. Notice the pattern here, that we have 5 the same and 1 different. Okay, the he, she, and it form in present simple has an S on the end, always. Special verb case, the verb to be. For this, we see I am, we are, you are, he, she, and it is, and they are. This is our pattern. It looks like this, where we have 4 the same and 2 that are different. Even in this, the present simple of verb to be still has S in is, ending in S. Okay, what about present continuous? When do we use it? We use it to talk about actions that are happening now, like I am running. Or to talk about a situation that is true for some amount of time. For example, I am studying Chinese. You're not studying Chinese right now, but for a few years while you're at school, you study it. How do we form it? Is, am, are plus verb ing. So here we have singular and plural again. I am eating, we, you, and they are eating, and he, she, and it is eating. The is, am, are is the key to tell us that it's present. We have our pattern of 4, and there's the S on the is again. So just like verb to be, following the same pattern as verb to be. Next, we'll talk about past simple. When we use it. To talk about finished actions. For example, I swam, meaning in the past I swam, but that is finished now. Such as yesterday, there I am swimming. Today I'm studying. How do we form it? For a normal verb like walk, we just add ed to the end. I walked, we, you, they, he, she, and it all walked. About the past simple, all of them are the same. Verb to be, we have this. I was, he, she, and it was. The others are were. A similar pattern to what we've seen before with verb to be. 4 that are the same and 2 that are different. Past continuous. When do we use it? To talk about actions happening during a time in the past. For example, I was swimming at 6 a.m. yesterday morning. The meaning is, at a time in the past, I did some action for some amount of time. How do we form it? Was or were plus verb ing. Here we see I was eating, he, she, and it was eating. All the others are were eating. Was and were are the key to telling us that it's a past continuous. The same kind of pattern again, following verb to be pattern. For the same and two that are different. Future, when we decide now. When we decide now about a future action, for example, I will have pizza for lunch, it means I'm deciding now when I speak that I will have pizza. Now and deciding are happening at the same time about a future action, the pizza. How do we form it? Will plus the verb. I will read, you will read, he will read, he, she, and it will read. All six are the same. It can also be in a continuous, so it would be will plus be plus verb ing, looking like this for reading. I will be reading, we will be reading, and so on. Again, all six are the same. Future, when we have a plan. When we decide in the past about a future action, we talk about it now, but the action is still in the future. For example, I'm going to travel to Japan. So in the past, I decided to travel to Japan. Now, in the present, I'm telling you about it. I'm telling you about my trip to Japan, but the trip is still in the future. So we use going to. How do we form it? Is, am, and are plus going to plus verb. So we see things like this. I'm going to travel. We are going to travel. You are going to travel. They are going to travel. And he, she, and it is going to travel. Following a pattern like this. 4 of them the same and 2 are different. It can also be shown in the continuous. This would be is, am, and are plus going to be plus verb ing. Like this. I'm going to be studying. We are going to be studying. You are going to be studying. They are going to be studying. And he, she, and it is going to be studying. Following the pattern again, 4 the same and 2 that are different. That's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned a little bit about verbs. Bye-bye.